Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on this video, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I never went to film school and I never will go, so just bear with me. This entire episode is not scripted because my genius cannot be predicted. So, thank you to my one subscriber who's been around since 2022. For those of you who do not know, which, I mean, you don't because how could you possibly have known? I used to make YouTube videos where I was like filming how to construct a chair and how to cook chicken and how to, I don't know, draw a rat. Stop interrupting me, please. All while wearing a plague mask, and you can imagine how difficult it was to breathe wearing that thing. But I covered my face because there's some freak weirdos out there, and I didn't want my face on the internet. So, but it's here now, and it always has been, just not really, I didn't know about that. So, yeah. Alright, let's get into it. Y'all like my nails? Anyways, we're gonna talk about Big Bird. For you uncultured dimwits that do not know who Big Bird is, or if you just simply don't know, like I don't blame you. This is Big Bird, so say hi. Say it, now, say hi to him. He was created in 1969 by Mr. Kermit Love, who also made Oscar the Grouch. And in that same year, Carol Spinney was hired to perform as Big Bird, which, as many people know, I mean, he's 8'2", girl, he's a big bird. He is a suit. So I actually have a sketch here. The reason why I created this channel is because I'm eventually going to create my own Big Bird suit. But this is kind of what it looks like on the inside of the Big Bird suit. So, pretty cool stuff, I think. I mean, call me a nerd, but I think it's pretty neat. So, Carol Spinney took the job of Big Bird because Frank Oz turned it down. Understandably, I mean, it's not easy to work a full-body suit, but, I mean, I don't think anybody else could have been Big Bird. So, he was also Oscar the Grouch, but this is about Big Bird, not Oscar. We're not talking about Oscar. I'll do that in a different episode, probably. So, yeah, from 1969 to 2018, and then Matt Vogel is currently Big Bird since 2018. So Big Bird was initially intended to be dumb, dense, dim-witted, dopey. I mean, he was just supposed to be this bumbling fool, but, Carol Spinney was like, nuh-uh, no, we're not gonna have that. So, over the course of a few years, they gave Big Bird more feathers and more dignity. He became less of an idiot, and now he's this innocent, eternally 6-year-old child. So, everybody knows Big Bird lives on Sesame Street. Oh, but until one day, he was abducted by some pretentious poultry named Miss Finch. So she came around Sesame Street and she was like, you know, Big Bird, you seem to be the only big bird on Sesame Street. Oh, how observant, Miss Finch. So she was like, I think you need to live with other birds. And he was like, I don't want to, though. And she basically forced him to live with a house of dodos. Oh, they drove me crazy. They were just, I mean, they're dodos. Like, what do you expect? So Big Bird was like, okay, so I want to go back to Sesame Street. So he left. He just left the dodo's house and went back to Sesame Street. And so dodos, being insanely stupid, didn't even notice that their child was missing. So until a day later, and they were like, wait a minute, something's not right. So, yeah, they called the police and sent out a missing bird, something rather, so he was on the news. So, Miss Finch was like, Big Bird's gone, we've got to go find him. So, she went after and looked for Big Bird, and everybody on Sesame Street was, you know what, y'all don't care! Go watch the movie, it's a good movie. So, something that not many people know about me is I have a Big Bird shrine, so I'm a little bit crazy, actually. One could say I'm feather-brained. I am kind of reading off a script, but I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't forget any facts about my bird. So, yes, the first item that I had in my Big Bird collection was the effigy. The Big Bird effigy. I can't even say the name right. Also, he has a teddy bear named Radar. I don't want to hear a peep out of anybody about the way my room looks or the way this effigy looks, okay? I don't want to hear it. But any constructive criticism or praise will be accepted. I would show y'all the rest of my collection, but I'm not done. So whenever I'm gonna finish this video tonight, and then eventually I'll do an update of I'm probably gonna do this once a week, I think, and then I'll do an update of all the random garbage that I have dedicated to Big Bird. So, I mean, that just about covers everything, I think. You know all you need to know about Big Bird and about me. And, yeah, so thank you for watching. And eventually, I will be beginning this project of making my own Big Bird. So, I'll explain the mechanisms and a little more of the history. And, yeah, there's also a movie about Carol Spinney himself. Go watch it. It's great. Go watch Follow That Bird. That's your homework, okay? I'm going to start assigning homework. I am going to assign myself as your teacher, your educator, because everybody knows if you need any see, I'm so smart, I can't even remember the word. If you need any academic potholes cemented into your brain, everybody knows I'm the person to talk to. I always know everything. I have to be the smartest person in the room. That's a lie, by the way. Just a little heads up. If I do start making more videos, and if anybody here watches them, first of all, thanks. You didn't have to watch this full thing, but you did, and I appreciate it. I'm like this all the time. I don't know how I still have a family. Bye! I just want to say real quick, here are some things that you can expect from me. You see this is the place that I'm filming in right now? Just take a good look at everything going on in this room. Take a good look at everything in here. This is just a crumb of my personality. And, if you stick with me, if you subscribe, there's more where that came from. Plenty to go around. And eventually I'll do a room tour. And like I said, definitely the full... Hello? Oh, do y'all like my decor? I forgot to clean my room. So what? Everybody does it. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to y'all anymore.